Hey everybody, my name is Jamie Cantrell and it's a complete honor to share with you my personal health story. My background is in athletics and fitness, and as a child you name the sport, chances were I played it. I was blessed to earn a full Division I collegiate soccer scholarship to play at Southern Methodist University in Dallas, and I was that typical athlete that after a practice or a game was running off the field for the snack bar, loading up on Cheetos or nachos, Diet Coke always in hand, and was reaching for anything sugary. And if there was a pizza buffet within a 30-mile radius, I was there. The thinking was because I was thin and fit that I was healthy, but my nutrition never matched my workouts, starting at a young age all the way through my collegiate career. And while I could get away with it for a while and I had youthful vitality on my side, that thinking caught up to me. In my late teens and early 20s, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune condition called irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS. Every time I ate something, I was doubled up, in pain, or rushing to a restroom. And while that's not real popular to talk about at the dinner table, a lot of people suffer from IBS, and it's something that's completely controllable through good nutrition. But when you don't know any better, you don't do any better. And nobody knew that my diet was the key factor here. Fast forward a few years, in my senior year of college, I suffered a neck injury. Something that should have pretty much handled itself and resolved itself on its own was something that continued to plague me well into my adult years. I would throw my neck out often, and it was in my early 30s that my body waved the white flag. I threw my neck out so bad that I lost feeling down my neck and my arms, and I thought I was paralyzed. I was rushed to the hospital, and it was determined that I had degenerative disc disease from my C4 through my C7. I was 32. A health and PE teacher and a varsity soccer coach, thinking that I was the epitome of health, and it was my diet and nutrition that led to this diagnosis. Degenerative disease at 32, I thought, this is something that happens to people much older than me. How is this happening to me? The treatment plan was steroid neck injections, which made me very sick. For the next 6 months, I suffered strep throat 4 times. Suddenly developed adult allergies, which I've lived in Texas my entire life and never had a problem with allergies. My immune system was shot. I also developed a condition called IC, or interstitial cystitis, which is an inflammation of the lining of the bladder, which is completely dietary related and controllable. Medication after medication was being pumped into my body with no end result. And it was the courageous compassion of our children's pediatrician that recognized what was happening. I was a malnourished mom and gave birth to 2 malnourished kids. It's not that we weren't eating, we were just eating junk. And my children had allergies to prove. They were both on 4 different medications and nebulizers because their bodies couldn't fight the allergens very well. So our pediatrician recommended that the first simple step for us was to start eating fruits and vegetables in capsule, chew, and shake form. And boy, was I ready for a change. It was easy, it was doable, and we've been eating Juice Plus for 4 years now. And I'm happy to report that everything about our life has changed. Our pantry looks entirely different. My kids are aware about their nutritional choices, and that's exactly what we want to create in this world. Both of my children are off of every medication. They don't have one single medication pumping in their body. And myself personally, I'm not this ball of fire anymore. I have not had another episode of IBS that bothers me. No flare-ups of IC. My allergies are under control. And I've not had a single issue with my neck since we made the decision to start eating better and making better nutritional choices. I want to thank my pediatrician for having the compassion to tell us about something that has drastically changed the course of our family's life.